Western scene. And then from there, I mean, they just destroyed IG.
So the big question then is, do you think they can beat DK? Because if they beat DK, they're going to finish 2 and 3, and
are they going to get the Wisp?
I don't know. Will they? That's another question.
TC
I don't
played
think
well
so.
too, though.
DK bans Wisp. DK wins.
IG normally bans Wisp as well.
They
did
in
it
that
this game.
Yeah.
I mean, but normally they do. So DK bans Wisp, but maybe they'll make the same decision as IG.
DK in the stadium watching.
You would think. You would think they'll ban the Wisp.
Right. I don't know.
But you never know. I thought IG would just ban it against all the Western teams.
Every Chinese boy and girl, man and woman's butt was so sore after that game. Like, there will be a Wisp ban. I'll just leave it at that.
I just want to say that every team, when they're first playing against Wisp, they always think, hey, we can deal with this hero.
But no, they've known better already. IG has just banned Wisp in the first phase before against teams that run it. So they already know the power of the hero.
Sometimes in a tournament, you're just like, we can do this. We have the strategy down. We're going to hit this nice timing push. Wisp is going to be useless. We can, like, come through this. We can get through this overpowered hero or whatever. Like, remember when in TI2 where they were able to Na'Vi was able to defeat the Naga?
Yeah.
Like, if you can beat an Imba hero, you can basically win a tournament directly off that. So
it's true.
Maybe IG had they tried something, it failed.
Hey, look, Lumi's interviewing a sore butts man. Sore man, sore butt. Well, I got half of it right.
So, I mean, the one storyline we know for sure, as Lumi is interviewing Sore Butt Man, is that Orange control their own destiny. Calm down, guys. It's all right. Jesus Christ, everyone gets really juvenile as the night drags on.
It's that Lumi English. It's so perfect sometimes. You know, it's the how he saw me, and then you have that thing.
The best burn I've ever read on Lumi was someone was criticizing him. Oh man, Lumi's English is so bad. He's like the worst English caster. Of course, all casters get flamed. And the guy said, "Wait, Lumi's an English caster?"
Oh my gosh.
I love
David,
you,
I love you.
I love you,
I'm going to give you a lot of hugs after this.
Hey, you make fun of it. We will too. But the one interesting storyline for our match coming up, LGD versus Orange, is that Orange completely control their destiny. If they win that match, they will be second in the entire event. So if they lose it, then they drop to 2 and 3, and then it would come down to tiebreakers. And there's the possibility of DK being 2 and 3, IG being 2 and 3, Liquid being 2 and 3, and also some scenarios where IG and Liquid are 2 and 3, and where IG and DK are 2 and 3. So if Orange lose that game, they're basically at the mercy of the tiebreaker. So for them, you win, you're in. You don't, you could go from being second place in the tournament to not even making it to the playoffs, I believe, potentially, because they don't hold a tiebreaker versus DK.
Yeah.
DK defeated Orange, so if it comes to the head-to-head tiebreaker, well, actually, no, there'd be a three-way tie then. So I don't know if there's a three-way tie, but basically, for Orange, it comes down to tiebreakers if they lose that match. So that'll be our next match coming up, guys. It's going to be Orange versus LGD. A lot of scenarios here. We'll start to settle them and narrow it down to just a few as the day drags on. But coming up next, Orange versus LGD. We've got 3 more matches, and then the group stages for the G1 League Season 5 LAN Finals will be over. Stay tuned. Orange versus LGD after this.
I am the Podcast, the Assassin Cast, the Cast of One. Yes, bleed. Bleed! can't run from your thoughts. Soon you shall perish, quick and unseen. Suffer! Another body laid to waste.
I think so. I mean, who's better looking than him?
He is.
I say
Yeah.
I say Pycat is a decent.
Oh,
looking
for
guy,
like
but
in
he's short.
China. Yeah.
But Pycat's short as well.
What about like?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's also kind of scrawny. I think Yao wins.
We're getting caught on like stream, aren't we? I'm on to Jarrett. Too good looking.
Yeah, Yao definitely wins in that regard.
They don't know they're on stream. Damn, yeah. Welcome back, everybody. I've been awoken from my slumber. I've been pulled out and forced to cast some games. It is going to be Orange Esports up against LGD Gaming. I'm Gods, joined by Blitz on the casting desk. You've had a bit of a snooze yourself. Got to catch some rest. I saw people on Reddit asking, when did Beyond the Summit even get to sleep? Well, we've got a comfy floor down here in our studio.
Yeah, we actually kind of just like take shifts getting sleep. LD doesn't sleep, as he well noted.
Well, LD no sleep. Luckily for the rest of us, we get some sleep because that's what we're gonna need some good rest. We've got three best of ones ahead of us. What am I actually talking about here? Got LGD versus Orange, a very crucial match as far as the standings go. Alliance have secured themselves first place in the group stage, but second place is up for grabs. That's what they're fighting for. We're going to jump ourselves in the game here, guys, and it's going to be LGD playing over on the Radiant side up against Orange, Neolution Esports on the Dire side. A lot at stake. If Orange win, I believe they get that second place finish. For LGD, same thing. Their victory could get them that second place.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting because of Team Liquid's win and because of DK's win, we've got ourselves a three-way tie. And on top of that, if Orange doesn't win this, they don't really secure themselves a spot in, right? Correct. Whereas if they do, then they do, and
if they
LGD
do, they
also get in.
If they do, they get second place.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, it's kind of crazy that two teams had 0 wins. I mean, a team like IG potentially not getting in the top 4, that'd be insane.
Yeah. Well, IG are going to have their work cut out for them in their last match against Alliance, which is going to be an interesting one, especially considering Alliance, they're not really playing for anything beyond pride, considering they've already won the group stage. They're not going to reveal any new strategies, but they'd love to beat IG. They don't know they'll have another chance to play IG. That's going to be a very highly watched match, but we'll get to that a bit later. It's Orange Esports an LGD trying to get that second place finish. We're going to see well, I guess the most notable thing is we're getting an anti-mage game. We haven't had too many so far this G1 league, but we're going to get one here from Sylar.
Yeah, and actually, I think LGD just wants to secure themselves a win and at the same time make things really interesting for the viewing audience. So picking up that late game hero, and also it's such a safe carry pick. If things go terribly wrong for you, anti-mage is always there to bail you. Bail you out.
Yep, as for Orange, they grabbed us a very early mag here, so most likely that solo mid mag, probably played by a high. Then they go into the Nyx Assassin, the Leshrac, two potential support heroes. We've seen quite a bit of Nyx Assassin solo mid, especially from G-1 and LGD, but I feel like in this draft, you don't want to be sending mag to the offlane. It just makes your lanes too weak, too exploitable, especially when there's an anti-mage. That's just not going to work out too well for the Magnus. So most likely we look at Orange, building together a tri-lane with the Nyx Leshrac, and that's where you see some of these sort of tri-lane farming heroes getting banned out. Gyrocopter, Visage actually, I mean, you could argue a tri-lane hero that gets banned out because LGD, they're going to be worried about anti-mage farm getting shut down, which from an offensive tri-lane, Visage, we've seen him there, could do a lot of damage.
Yes, definitely. And I'm actually surprised, actually not too surprised that LGD